Afoya tutual in micho kid wakar chel kaneno one luo television and program amekwati Rupiny nyati adong Sara joma poluani super lady joma keluani iron lady joma keluani bombardier nyinge me duong ba enter adong Sara ene obero nya kudio matintini ni afoya choni and of course Emma KWIR la wara foti live more matidi ka udugu kakany en wabi kupe kere karachel amiro moto dan wen amir fo dan wen macho ku diko chon meneni kong gutuning kong One TV mafut pe neno jemi mokene matika teme labo papat wan wati kakany en kami ngeny mati ki galo wang madida ndo ba pira tekba ni no kadano chwa wajeno mieri for ba because ki wayne la chan amin la gene la ko mala chan ene dok la lonyo so wa foyo do ba pi ene watiki jemi maduong matino miero lok pire and of course wangeni trending stories matika tebe we lobo long koni wabine ene lok pa Agnes Honorable Agnes Nandutu ma ene be the woman MP me Bududa district the former gene state minister me kar moja lok pa mabarini Furiti matek tutual chiangwen eno miero eno chero reporting office pa CID and gene judge ka ma NIT gene judge ka handling cases pa mabati eneni chiangwen en beno bochero ka cheto kaneno lok eneni headquarters pa CID mono ikibuli then bene FDC KAYENYO LAMAK BANDERA mameki the next upcoming general elections nying tie enter kumbeti enenchalo FDC ubiriki sole candidate kapa nen matek tutual mono honorable nandala mafabi gen guberutie imbale city kisironko chabit mukar en wen wabiloko kakanyi wiyamo kanyene what does it mean chairman sabit tika wanyu miero amuria to stepping aside where kong and nandala mafabi been on board well mono wabiloko dano mene matika dan Pierre Bor we abichel report mukati ala wo kene ma gene traffic department kamino wa press release about lokpa accident in Uganda accident ka Mite tutwale accident po pire ki joma kitiko wot kitien ya boka lamkoni wabineno adugi pa kwed pa minister honorable Akelo Beatrice Akori ma en obero kaneno lokpa PDM kitung malo ka kenye ki Uganda long mi ko bo mini wa report enni cloud omona o gene report en bene ki Gulu City kitika rachente me konyo lutuo matiki cancer moni wen wabilo ka kenye en lok pa cancer rana bo bino mon wen wabineno interview ma en la beja sor wabilo ki la dit makinoni la beja ma yaw be represent par Rotary ka kenye en doctor ma en bu lok pa cancer bene cloud tiki report ento wa chak kon ki lok matika trending iwi Uganda kilo bolong kumbeti enani lok pa honorable Nandutu Agnes the member of parliament ma representing Dano me Bududa district Furiti kutwal kum lok pa mabari poyoni the senior police officer ma NT attached to anti-corruption unit ma Kilwoni Winfred Nakatude who testifying ni ki security operatives ni gene go failing ka recovering mabari mia dek pia rabor we dek mono en Agnes Nandutu ko mabati mano ki wajinu ruenyo ya because for NT accused for peki ngolo kilok manini ti guilty en lok potia wari wine justice Jen Okuo makiloni Okuo kajugo enetika winyu cases pa gene pa iron sheets eneni nyo kipambari eneni tika wine against the former Karamoja Affairs State Minister mono en Nandutu tika na screen ka kenyo eneni uroka mabet tual ki traditional attire pa Karamojong ento lok fotika yele so chiangwen nindangwen mi chiangwen eneni gen umir reporting I headquarters pa CID mono investigative unit maditu tual me Uganda long kama kigene so and justice kajugo en mirko chet kong nen kong because lok ma en la mego en ne loko kere ni bati mia dek Pierre Bor we dek manor wenye ching Agnes Nandutu wakumbeti eni furi peki recovering and judge of course obochero ki prosecution karachel ki defense team pa gene pa en accused Agnes Nandutu eni pange pingo lok pa Agnes Nandutu petika tumu yot malu wot gi chalo lu golo wi gene aneno chalo cases migi fodo holing nyo gwak nyo gamet tika wai kong chiet kong mod achiel wi achiel chalo honorable Peter Semati mabino waju keni process by process gwak nyo gitika chero process by process otherwise case ne enni peti mayot twal gere now cases makati maduong tutwal ene ki waini mabati ene mo kene ki no ifam pa Agnes Nandutu Imukono district I mean Maki Choyo Kereni government of Uganda office of the Prime Minister OPM and of course ikireka Kenya any defense lawyers Mamege and Charles Nanda Wamkota Karachel Ki John Nalela Ki Evans Ochieng gene giti defense lawyers pa Agnes Nandutu meneno miergo geno wa ana ko erka kwana chi enani chama kena inoni ngarmoti bal and still inoni jonegi wani no so and so is not guilty and I mean there's what we call gene the rights of the accused and benefit where mamege wa darma pol penyeni why so and so pingo gitika chung pere so cases tima duong case pa mabati enni furi tima tek tutwal ka Kenya enni poni chabit mukaro adek ngi president yor mseveni wani and etika tutema tek tutwal me fighting lock pa corruption so mabati enni peni Nandutu terbula bo mukene ento misappropriating because mabati no miero chiat kwene ikara moja i ministry i area constituents mamege ma enno ti yechalo minister and unfortunately ki wine the 2000 iron sheets mabari elifario makinoni ki Nandutu gave to herself ki recovering mabati elifachiel mia bichel ki apar we biero kene so which means that 800 and 386 mabari furi has not yet been discovered so wabi winyu from the judge magingu wichero ka kalimo office pa CID menen kong how far this case has gone and the accused Daroma umio testimony any that senior police officer kong machel kong TU anti-corruption gene state house gene anti-corruption unit ka Kenya any so wamira kong winyini after that ngomo time ko we kong enni kong ka Kenya any what story maditu twal matika kati from the FDC ma gen F lutela pa FDC wani central executive committee makiluoni SEC obubero ka umier gen ko gunywa kong tamate kong meneni lokpa candidate move representing FDC in the 2026 general election flag bearer. Now constitution pa FDC is like this. The president pa FDC is different from the flag bearer pa FDC. So in it were better president pa FDC ento inoni kaki biyer flag bearer ngat mokene. So nandala mafabi kumbeti enti secretary general pa FDC ento ana bero kakwano report ma New Vision papers ochoyo and gen mun nyawo chunya tutwalo bero ni sabit tika lok ni Jack Sabit me wajoni honorable Amuriat the president pa FDC miero stepping aside weka bero ki nandala mafabi because why ni one nandala mafabi ukwano tikiria matek tutwal bene is a good mobilizer and FDC is proud ni and to leading Uganda to the state house, leading FDC to state house in the next general election. Chungigira tek to alba. At sa neno kamone berema Amuriat bene en ki come bene manu tika loki dano. By the dano o dano worketi en gi ai busama ga wai naka loke ki gene ki Mbale district Mbale city ka Kenya enni wono jo maungyo bugusuma ber. So Amuriat fong first of all berka foyo the Elgon region FDC supporters machel kong michwa ko FDC kay ngiyo maber twal history of me politics me Uganda tutwale ke look about the politics of FDC. The strongholds of FDC has always been Eastern Uganda and that is from the Elgon region Mecharo onwards. Unlike these days Manu Bino kere on board to steer but Ninchalo with the kind of mobilization neno dano screen enni kitika neno screen ni kere mono wanyu beru dano mapeki wila ba dano mo charme naturally but I always have a problem with such people magiturning up for such rallies ko odong cha madong we bolo kuman and most of them don't turn up to go and get it and cast their votes. Mario normally what these opposition parties bene disadvantage my tikere ni me mobilizing dana me cherka bolo kui cham ken no ne peyot ge so pangyo tamitingo inti la member pa FDC what does it mean for Nandala Mafabi maybe the president pa maro flag bandera pa FDC. 2 months ago, aberu tie paida char paida, and some of the supporters pa FDC, ano gika kenyi paida ka kenyi eni magiti wani one gire kan nandala mafabi choko chalo president flag bearer, one of which nandala mafabi matek tutual. Well and good. Yes, it is very true. Be one of the vocal persons. Berengan maloro ma peluor jemi mo matek tutual. Well, who knows? Maybe ka interest, maybe ka constitution, mamego ye gire. There is no problem. FDC gire twer confronting nandala mafabi. And the good thing is that en amuriat kikome beno wajini nandala ti dano machunye bet. Well, I don't know whether waje lock any because no ti bugiso. Ento kamone beno quoting wani en wateso sub-region beneti atera mechwako Honorable Nandala Mafabi for the next presidential elections. Now, this clearly states me perhaps Nandala Mafabi dong, the parliamentary seat is leaving it. And I want to echo my voice, Kakenya, and I think Nandala Mafabi has served the parliament of Uganda for long. And I think for me, it is good to go. Mir kong do we kong kabiru kong kijo amkene bene ko bin kong on board. I mean, if you have served the parliament of Uganda for almost 4 terms, what else? And I remember Nandala Mafabi Odonye parliament as young as I was still in Mbale. So I've seen Nandala Mafabi all through a parliament me Uganda. Mano forati latian mano dondo ki bugiso Mbale. So I think for me he has really done his best. Chalo la mema me parliament. So it's high time. Kongdoro weka beru ene kingan mokene. But one factor, again, John Pigo addressing the factor of the bringing in the factions per Besije. I don't know whether it is true near Besije team Yeroka forming another formation, gain the likes of Honorable Semuju, because FDC committee factions are real. The faction pa Muri at Kinandala, then the other side, the faction pa Dr. Kano Kiza Besije retired, Karachiel ki the Lord Mayor areas Lukwago, and then of course my sister Madana Mapol Wainiti, my twin sister, that is the Deputy Lord Mayor Nyanjura Dorin, ma enobe Deputy Lord Mayor me Kampala. Dana Mapol Waiki Twitter by that I look like Nyanjura Dorin. I don't know whether it is true. Maybe because when you are whole specs and we cut our hair short. But that is the cause. Ma and Semuju, of course, on top of that. So that is another faction. So I think for me moving forward, Genmano Amuria should be thinking right now, Kadidagi Wainiti Mirolako Uganda, because a united opposition to bringing in the best option, K Uganda. But Kafuri between the opposition political parties, in-house bickering, DP is the same thing. Lokpeti Mabet to the faction ma PMni. No, but Mao Temorachka signing the cooperation agreement, and then the faction Mawani, okay, fine, 1 year. Then the FDC faction, Benetika Kenyu Kumene Kumbeti Nope Bene, already the faction pa the Greater Massacre guys, Monoke Logo about Honorable Mpuga, then of course the Joyce Bagala of this world, and the rest of them, Kiker Giwenka Achelo. So in only opposition political parties, every single time I know to the presidential election or general election. Normally, lock notica yelugi kuro beritie. So there's been no single time more chair into election mama yunda mano Jimmy went mabe. Every time wabi chair into gera ye manian no Jimmy timatek meno any. So pange ota meeting ngo koni kacha mama kwaro mcha dek kinuchu Kenya any. More opinion meaning watam, maybe it work a meaning watam about what you think of this making of FDC. Moving on to another chapter, Lopa asks the Nana and Abiruka Wajikere Monfo Lok Matika trending. According to the police spokesperson in charge of traffic and safety directorate, Abiruka addressing the press again, la war mono Michael Kananura, Nieti Michael Kananura. Wajoni dano Pierre Bor we Bichel guto a road accident crashes within 1 week. Actually, the war on the sports show Otia America watch about some of the two football fans, so Chaco de la Rio, Magi Chaco de Megene Chagwe, Mono Chagwe Tigeneti Saza, the Berichalo constituency, Me Saza Pabuganda Kingdom, John Go Akanano Dilu, and Mutagere Notikarium, but how the fans get on top of the cars. As I say right now, one of the fans, Mati AC Villa fan, Bene Nico, AC Villa and Uganda Cranes, Poditi, in a critical condition in ICU. So mono when share within this 86 dan Pierre Bichel we are Pierre Bor we are Bichel maladit kananura uloga pira lokpa road accidents. Ero ko ngwa ma chel ko ngwa matika causing road accidents. Number 1 mutoka kidwa mara chutual kapit mutoka pire bene kiri mara chutuale I Kampala or even up country keneno pire tutwale borders how they ride border riung which border riantata as if kwa make it spare part and it really baffles me la cham kena penye kwa mona border tikereni does it have a spare part mutoka ma initika riung kereni mutoka inoni ti DMC time the dangerous mechanical condition cars and but still inoni dano gerion ke motoka ni wayo and I blame police for that because ti motoka mukene ma irwate kere yo inena ne motoka ni do topo but police cannot do anything still inone motoka any gitika gene kere maraj actual so 380 dano mia de kipiara boro gengo sustaining injuries nyo awano ekum lokpa accident ma gitika undergoing a treatment in Dakatal Mapapat across the country so mono ladit kananura malokopi geneki look about traffic and road safety directorate oberuka wajikerela wo keremano tika loko on the weekly press conference. He's such a gentleman ka Kenya animati lokere so more accident mu happening between Dwema Bichel nindo Pierre Rio we adecto nindo Pierre Rio we Bongwen which has been quite very bad. So this accident or categorizing as a wind up here ni claiming kwa Pierre we are boro pedestrians si joma woro kitiengi joma ki yoka kitiengi initika what mere I pavement kumeno dung border comes from nowhere knocks you pire I mean gene lo talk abin ki nowhere from knocks you so down Pierre Rio we are boro magnetica what kitiengi ena ye kinekogi in this accident and then down Pierre Rio we are biro magin giti motorcycle riders then down apa Rio magiti passengers we pire motorcycles and then mukenati down apa we chiel magubero passengers motor and then while down a beach of the dead were drivers so drivers a beach kera motor so many you need drivers normally again they are very wise car accident tika time kuman enni gingi jumping off the car especially for cars so kay tika yeto motor driver katika ngwany maraj people speak up your mind pedere link darling akumeno enni so in most cases walling your mot and yet accident any tika occurring so enni so ladies and gentlemen kora teru do chawa me abogalam mwati mirneno topic maditu tuwal matika ki kumalome Uganda minister Beatrice Akelo Okori ubero ka wot ka kwedo lok pa PDM project eni magi kero miero kon dano at the parish level parish elifa pa ki mia bor ki pira bichel via there close to that mono parishes more tikere e Uganda so all this I know each parish groups madan genen dan when kubanga to miero no million achel kumeno so wamir konkonen report McLeod omona katikere about kwed palok pa minister Beatrice Kadong wadugu bori shortly.
Yes. A bit of what the districts mapat kanen kit ma chilling magameto chwalo tika tikere. Dong bene pe wanenok ne chilling ke chwalo giro watu gika kenyi. Chilling ko chwalo ukfuru yo. PDM chilling ke chwalo danu gam. Wacher kanen yin me gam chilling mono. Iti yu kere kit ma mir ti kere. Wacher way gain karoto. Kay way wiro diang eti kwale. Kimi na mario pibe no wa gika kenyo. Jang tik pagamete mon tika coupe mano a Greek extension workers get yar ka fonyu lu furi ki gwako diay so wateka monitoring minano jemni weng mir wa linking government services ka chiel minano ne ki konyo program pagamento makate ki bene dong wateka what ka monitoring in ministries ket ma gen tiga tikere ki dong bene jang tich pagamento weng ma pat ki dong wateka nenno maga eneni motumi wober kaneno ni gamento to tema tek bi maga para dek ilok mi commercialization in agriculture nyo yilokero mi fu wober kaneno ne bi maga para dek magamento katiki ki strategies meneno ne ki yilokero mi fu tiyo kakare nyopo tiyo kakare. So we have been studying the impact of commercialization of agriculture for the past 13 years. When all the interventions, when no gor mugumati, kidong gor wa mite ki correcting work, the next intervention pedo po repair marom.
Okay, katira kong gor me no.
Gor ma wano ikine wano gamente chilling madon magamento tiyo kere peke balancing across the value chain of agriculture. No pol chilling to production and productivity. Look me marketing, look me post harvest handling, and only market linkages. Peke te mo mabe look me post harvesting. We are okay now kubedi. And you go why chala ke chwala bot neba Kenya kon Sudan ke kwaro kono chak ke kwaro pian. We were concentrating to one. Look me marketing and linkages and value addition, and then keep me and post harvest handling where chama wa kwanyo ku meeting international standards keep or men among other things ke don linking other government interventions kachel ono pero beretika kenyo ke jeng mukana mapol ma wa mi recommendations ne where ko mente interventions mukana mi yindo kero mi fu ke don lobo Uganda ke don ko bede wabir ko watika studying the impact, the process evaluation and impact evaluation of Paris development model. Down no chilling o mir na down no chilling taguno we give God the glory eto chilling magi no ni donc tika ko ñu dan ni tika lokko ko pa dano dan tika tikere mabe. So watika what bene mingi o meno ni na nene
tutwalde ya chole kan ono jemeti ning PDM tika
ya chole kan actually ya chole kan no gaps je manana gaps ma no aye diversion of funds ni ya chele ki bot ko ti awte meke district ma do ko erga meto lor ni district do talo direct parishes o no lo ka wari o kilo re tie mano wero chele ki toke be outskirts mukene wono bene pe mukene matie lo ka parish modo ayene chele nkai ngato mono choene mero wele duan biang yoto on mi fu ino chero wele mattress wele smartphone mano pe kelo lok mi don do pian smartphone e pe kelo chele pe meru chente mattress pe meru chente so diverting chele meeting jem mukene wono mo ya chole but Uganda bokane weng mo wor yene no pole percent fiera bor we bor no chilling ke garo meti yo gen make choy negative kere mena gen na no ke dok ben wa no late release of this money chao kene chilling ke mi ma dong no kar mi fu karo en do ken no choy ti fu so we je ma chalo meno mi ke correcting we chilling ke mi ke te kar ne ko me ko ndok mi fu
okay maybe in 1 minute imagine minutes I recommendation ngo me in 1 minute.
I'm a tell minister kubera yobu cabinet paper matika chwalone the cabinet ma cabinet bilaro ma recommendations egin wenti ye ma neno kit me chwalo chilling chon kit me neno mi ma pia beneficiary no chete mir kongi training mindset change and what take community development officers in sub counties when take districts when ma mir don gero fon kong beneficiaries we ena don gawo chilling no damo lokati ko chilling yo mabe
okay for my tech for you.
Cloud omwana report mikatikere kla report mabet it will end Amircha with the last point ma minister wajo kere ni lokpa mindset change lokati ni fonyo dano me loko adam wigi kitam kit magitam kere about the projects ma government kere I thought maybe no kati from the beginning at first because eno loko ni government young government tiki CDOs community development officers in every local government goes up to the lower administrative level, mono at the parish or the ward level. So many ni PDM and ni kine maki bikelo kere kong machel kong one thing that mulaging tutual peki kero dano kong wifonyo kong dano kong ni PDM and ni kubino ngo magitika mini because highlights pa lokba eno wajo kong machel kong ni challenges may know tutual actually food po watch what the other regions and waja actually sub-region. Ni noni John Guno chante jom kentika wilo gini smartphones. Any change wajo kan ki ema wajo kirema kikelo the Youth Livelihood Program, Honorable Evelyn Anite, by then no 14 Minister of the Youth, ma ena waju kere matek tutwal, ni mier kikel project matuero kwanyo vulu kiria mochan. Ento chente maki mini vulu ene mapol gicher ki gam ki mon, gi will smartphones, gi will mattresses otgi. Now the same thing bene tika time with the PDM. Why? Because peki kero funy matek madidi ki vulu ene nyo ki cho ki mon ki dan mapapat from the parish level up to the parish and the wards, the beneficiaries. So many to ni monodok government had a missing link somewhere, because at time ni project ki bikelo command mier kon kitim ko analysis mabet twal assessment kitimo assess there's what we call needs assessment in social administration. So ke mier ko administering services ko mier ke ngoko need assessment ni Johnny monogitika mieto jema command but ngomu mier kong for us to achieve the target and per services o mier mieni ngomu mier kong kitim kong pyramid any peginen mabet twal. So that's why there's now a backlash ka Kenya any. The same also happened with the Myoga project. Bekikelo government has done so much make some of these projects Maria Mochan. Enter the challenge is poverty eradication petuero karieme unless nyo ko beru pin me fonyo dana mabet twal. Eno wajikira ni bite report in cabinet and cabinet monywaro ye matek twal menen ni umiero loki konke yop kong mabet twal. 2026 is around the corner. So kafuri report bobo katini dano tikichan, then it is going to be very disastrous for us as Ugandans, because chente more spending in this PDM was too much. Bero ki MP more, I will not mention her name here. Ubino wajikere wani chente maki kere PDM ene kano NPR ene wajenu miero ki ket ngo, you get into the cooperatives, agricultural cooperatives, and you can see and Minister Kikombeno lok agriculture. Kiana work about the PDM, but she was also looking at the commercialization of agriculture. Ni nyayo teropa fu kigene don le chalo pego ngongo giane diai tika kwene impact tika kwene amoro bene nyur go back to assessment wa pekitimo mabet twal. But if you talk about commercialization of agriculture, mira penyo dana di mon magi ti involved in that. Mario atamoni first of all things like irrigation system nyer kon kiket ki dana mabet twal, because ka erne wan pekikelo then it becomes a little bit very hard. But anyway, mono report MacLeod omona o compiling karachel mobile kaloki minister Beatrice Akori o for to report any for now ke ye ka chet ka mat kong picha moma nok ka bidu ka kanyen ka wadugu wa mero kaneno lokpa tuo cancer ma kumbeti any cloud o katiki report maki waine ki mero ka rayo chente me konyo tuo cancer ikituma me Uganda afot twala.